I've been working on a curriculum with the co-teacher Joe Franzen that puts food together with an English class, and we teach a class called Food Lit at Fern Creek Traditional High School in Louisville. The Vice President of the Navajo Nation was here visiting, Vice President Rexley Jim, and I had an opportunity to present out to Vice President about the work that a co-teacher and I are doing with Food Lit, our Food Lit class.
And then afterwards, we met for about 5 minutes and decided to do an exchange, especially after I heard what he was doing at Fern Creek Traditional High School. And although we simply started talking about food literacy and recipes, it soon turned out to be that it's not really about food. It's about the relationships that food creates. It's that active interaction between family members, community members, and how they use food that contributes so much to the well-being of our people.
And we put together digital pieces that looked at social justice, that looked at income inequality, that looked at food deserts, that looked at obesity and diabetes.
To have high school students to advocate for a healthier lifestyle in front of professionals, of doctors and professors and policymakers and political leaders. There's tremendous power there. Young people asking for change, backed up by evidence, by research, by quality writing, painting a picture of the future where we're healthier and stronger and better people.
And just let me know what you all would like to do, and then let's get you started. How about that? Does that sound good? Yeah. Let's get you going. Okay, so just let me know, and if you want to start with the wheelbarrows, go ahead and wheel them over there. You guys want to plant, harvest? You guys are going to need some rubber bands too. We do a lot of work in our classroom, but also we change where the classroom is. Earlier this week, we were out in the garden. We made a to-do list, a work list, and students have claimed beds, and they have planted things earlier in the trimester, and we were out harvesting this week. We were also out planting for the spring.
Arugula, we're harvesting that, and then you have to cut it off and then put a rubber band around it.
Put these like in the better.
And then what we're gonna do is take one of these bulbs here. This is the root, so that goes down. This is the shoot. That's where the plant's gonna come down. So we're gonna drop it in here. Through food studies and Food Lit, we're able to talk about engagement, but we're also able to talk about empowerment. And so what our cooking club is doing today is we're cooking appetizers for the audience today, for the play at our high school, War of the Worlds. Our young people are creating recipes that will be served before the play for the audience. Through Cooking Club, we've been able to see empowerment in students. They're taking these things on, they've done the research of the recipes. Through Navajokentuckians, we went to places on the map, and we went to the Navajo Nation. Navajo students came to Kentucky, and we used the Navajo Nation as a classroom and Kentucky as a classroom. But also we went to places that were not on the map, places inside of us, places of depth and connection, places in the heart. We found voice, and I think students, something that came from that was an emergence of voice and connection and a desire to be involved in communities.
You call them chronic illnesses, diabetes, cancer, poverty, lack of resources, all this negative stuff. But we're going to empower you to change that, to become agents of change. It is through your energy. We have all these health disparities on Navajo, and one of the main causes for that is not eating well. We decided to partner with COPE, Partners in Health, INCHO, REACH, and Bread Loaf in Vermont. But we also wanted young people to get involved. We want students to become food literate. We want them to understand the role that healthy, quality food has in the lives of people. And we want to make sure that if you don't have that, then what happens? And what else can be done? Just this past weekend, 16 of them came together and did a retreat and talked about all these issues.
Hello, my name's Taylor Obasta. I'm a sophomore at Winter Rock High School. And my presentation's about the mindset, growth and fixed, and both their effects on eating habits.
Solution, healthier diet and like
healthier diet at a young age?
Yeah, like smiling.
Do the bad and good.
Yeah, okay, then this one he's eating
draw
what?
an apple.
An apple?
Apple.
And then the message is eating healthier, start awareness at a young age.
Okay.
To avoid diabetes.
Okay. Okay, good job. Group 2.
with some environmental issues on the Napa reservation, like obesity, natural resources such as uranium mining in Crown Point and Tachi, droughts.
We are in a position today through technology to help one another. The time for isolation, working in silos, saying this is my territory, it's done and over with. We need to accept it and move on. We need to embrace technology. We need to embrace the willingness of young people to work with others and their willingness to help others.